So around 11 years ago, Mojang released a Minecraft construction handbook, a book that would allow players to improve their building techniques. And my building skills are absolutely atrocious. In fact, I think your grandma would probably have better building skills than me. And so today, I'm going to be using this book to master the art of building in Minecraft. Will I be able to improve, or will my building skills remain worse than your grandma's? Watch the video to find out. Alright guys, so the first thing that we are going to be building is the wooden house, and we first need to find an area to build a cobblestone outline, and this area looks pretty good actually. Alright, let's lock in, bro. Let's lock in. We are building this house. Yeah. Alright, so just pop it like this, and we need space in between for about 2 doors. So I think that looks alright. That's all right. Yeah. Alright, I think we've done that correctly. I mean, it looks a bit smaller than the one in the photo. That's what she said. Okay, all right. Right, now we need to make it 1 to 2 blocks higher. So let's just do that real quick. All right, and we are done with that. And the next step is to begin putting planks on the top of the house. All right, I think we can do that. It's a pretty easy task. It's pretty easy, bro. Like I can easily do that. All right, boom, 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 boom. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. And because I am incredibly lazy, I'm gonna be using this mod called Axiom, which allows us to extrude things like by just pressing a button. So yeah, let's just do that. All right, boom, boom, boom. I'm honestly surprised that nothing actually went wrong, because that very typically happens on this channel. All right, next we need to build windows and that, which I can do that. That's easy, bro. Like, alrighty, and the windows are pretty much done. Right, we also are supposed to build a floor apparently as well. So let's just expand this a little bit like that. Yeah. Ooh, it's all coming together now. Looks pretty cool though. The floor be flooring. Right, next step is to begin building a roof. I mean, I've never really been particularly good at building roofs in Minecraft, but I guess I'll give it a go. I also decided to add a balcony and a garden, and with that, the house is pretty much complete. And with that, I'd say that the house is pretty much done. I mean, we got balconies, we got a little bit of a chimney over there, got a garden. Yeah, I'd say that this is a pretty good house. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on with the next build. And the next thing that we're going to be building is a fortified wall. So yeah, let's get to work on that. First thing we need to do is create an outline of the wall in the block of our choice, but the guide says that they've used cobblestone, so I guess we're going to use cobblestone. I think this is big enough.
That's what she said.
Right, I think that's pretty much good. And then we need to build up to the walls to the desired height. So we're just going to spam it, I guess. Yeah, I think that's tall enough. And then we need to get some wood and cover the top of it with wood. Actually, I think we should make it taller considering the latest steps. So I think, yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Just gonna put some oak wood at the top like this. All right, there we are. Then we're just gonna put little things. I don't know what it. Oh, they're called crenels. Oh. I mean, you learn something new every day, I guess. Yeah. So we're gonna put the crenels around like this, and I'm pretty sure we can just use another tool from the mod that I've got. Confirm, and then we can just move it again like that. And okay, this makes the game so much easier. I'm not gonna lie, this makes building like so much easier. I still can't get over that word, crenels, bro. Are we serious? Whoever was in charge of naming them genuinely might need to be fired, bro. Because every time I say that word, I can't help but sort of laugh to myself. I can't lie. All right, yeah, and then we're pretty much done with the crenels on top. And then we got to create a secondary layer across here made out of stone bricks. So let's just do that real quick. All right, there we are. We are done. It took longer than expected because I can't figure out how to use mods correctly, but all right, and boom. Okay, what's the next step? Oh, towers. All right, so we've got to build towers apparently. Oh, and I built this incorrectly as well. There's supposed to be a few blocks higher. Okay, let me just rectify that. Right, so I've fixed the castle. Castle? Is it really a castle? I don't know. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to start building the basic outline of the tower next to the wall, which I can do that. I can do that. Okay, something about this looks wrong, and I think I figured it out. Oh, okay, yeah, all right, that looks better. That looks better. All right, now we just need to extend the tower a little bit. All right, so that's the first tower done, and I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, and we're supposed to start to add a bit of detail around it. So we're gonna have to create a few layers of blocks around it, I think. I completely forgot about this detail, but I've also added iron bars as well. So I guess we should just add some of them. Yeah, that looks all right. That looks all right. All right, so now we need to build like an oak block floor, and we need to build like a flaming thing in the middle of it. And then the center, we build like a little flaming thing. I don't really know what else to call that, to be honest with you. Boom, boom, boom. And we are done with the tower. Yeah, that actually looks pretty sick. I will admit, this actually looks pretty sick. And all we got to do now is just move it over to the other side. And just like that, the build is actually complete. This actually looks really good. I think this actually turned out really good, considering the fact that I've never built anything particularly like this before. Yeah, this actually looks really cool. Like, I do like the fire thing on top. Anyway, let's move on with the next build. Alright guys, so the next thing that we're going to be building is a royal hall, and we need to make a 19 block wide, 30 block long, and a 10 block high outline. That was a mouthful, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of breathless right now. We need to make it 19 blocks wide, and we need to make it 30 blocks long. We also need to make it 10 blocks high. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, that works. And then we need to build like a doorway thing. We need to start building some windows as well. So, right, we also need to build like a sort of royal carpet thing as well going into the thing. Yeah. So we need to build like a stone floor. I completely forgot about it, but so let's just do that real quick. Alright, and the floor is pretty much done. We just need to add the carpet now. The game's gone for more like a yellow red-ish carpet thing, so we're just gonna copy that. Alright, and the carpet is pretty much done. Right, and now the next step after that is to... Oh, okay, so apparently we've got to fill the walls with cobblestone. Alright, let's just get rid of this. And let's begin the extrusion of the stone. Yeah, apparently there's windows at the back that we have to account for as well, but we'll do that in a bit. Oh, no. Yo, these are some pretty high windows, I ain't gonna lie. You would not be able to see out of these, bro. Right, so that's the back and the front of the throne room done. So let's... Right, I think what are we supposed to do now? Right, so it's apparently supposed to start working on the throne, which is actually like a block away from the back, so I should probably build the carpet a bit bigger, but hey, yeah. I think I built the throne a bit too big, but bigger is always better. So hey, yo, there we are. That looks good. I'll put some oak stairs down to match with the photo, get some fences. Yeah, and I'd say this is a pretty good throne room. Yeah. Right, now we're supposed to build pillars. So right, so we got the pillars done, which I don't know, they look pretty pillory. I don't really know what else to say, to be honest with you. And then we need to build a oak frame. We need to build like an oak log frame. Right, build the little beam support things, and I think now that we need to build a roof. So yeah, let's do that. We also need to put windows in here as well. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and do that. Too much to the left. Okay, there we are. There we are. We're locked in.
Stop the cap.
Righty, and I guess that means that the main roof part of the throne room is basically done. And now we're supposed to be running a line of fence blocks across the middle of the roof and adding upside down glowstone lamps. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the build. So yeah, we got ourselves a cool little throne hall. Yeah, we can sit on the throne. So yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, guys, let's move on with the next build. Alright guys, so the next thing that we are going to be building is a suspension bridge, and I'm pretty sure that if we build it from here, we can pretty much connect it to the other side. Hopefully. I don't really know if it's going to work, but yeah, we're going to find out. Alright, so first off, we need to build a oak plank strip. Okay, and okay, the bridge is pretty much done. Yo, that is That is really big. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be that big. Next, we need to actually replace the top layer of the bridge with gravel. So let's just do that real quick then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the move tool within the mod. So then we just put it on top and then we can just move it inside it. And just move it down like that. Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah. Easy, bro. Easiest part of my life. I'm up. Yeah. Next, we need to start building supports under the bridge. So I guess we're going to start doing that, I guess. Connect these to the ground a little bit so it doesn't look off. Yo, bro, if something happens to this bridge and it manages to burn down, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, now we're supposed to build the suspension bit of it in like an arch format. So let's do that real quick. All right, so I've kind of built the arch section of it. Well, by kind of, I mean, I literally have built the arch section of it. And I'd say it looks pretty good. So now it's time to start adding fences to it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. All right, guys, so I've done the arch bit with the fences now, and I'm pretty sure the next bit is to actually just add fences along the gravel path on top of the bridge. And there we go. We have got part of the bridge done, but we still need to add like the support beams. So I'm just going to do that real quick. All right, and the supports for the second part of the bridge have been completed. Next, we're supposed to build 2 wooden H shapes, one at either end of the bridge, and they're supposed to be at least 10 blocks tall. And then we're supposed to build like a cable thing that meet in the middle of the bridge. So I think it's about like, I think it's here. That's the middle of the bridge, maybe. I think it's like here. That's like the middle of the bridge. So we're just gonna build like a little cable thing that goes up to it. Right, and now we need to start building like a cabling sort of. All right, and I built the fences to it, and to be honest, it still doesn't look that much better, to be honest with you. I mean, it kind of just all fell apart when we started building the arch on top, to be honest with you. Then we need to put some on the other side as well, which I think I could do that. That's pretty easy. Yeah, it kind of looks better. It kind of looks good. It kind of looks like a face, actually, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the suspension bridge done. Yeah, it is possibly the worst build in this entire video, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think this is one of the best. I don't think it's one of the better ones that I've done. But yeah, it's there. It exists. So let's move on with the next build. All right, guys. So the next thing that we're going to be building is a floating island, and yeah, it's an island that's floating. Yeah, let's just get ourselves some cobblestone, because the first step is to build a 1x1 cobblestone block tower. That's about 30 to 40 blocks high, and we got to start creating like an outline of the actual island that we're going to build. So I guess we're just going to do that as well, and we're going to make this side extremely short, like this length. And I think that's pretty much it. It kind of looks like the Super Smash Bros logo, actually. Yo, right, next we need to get some stone and start filling in the rest of the area. This is a very strange looking island, I'm not gonna lie. And boom, the top part is filled in, and now we just got to create parts going down from like the ledges. You know what I mean? I think that's what they are. And now we're supposed to begin to sculpt the layers. So I think that'd be pretty easy, right? That'd be pretty easy.
No.
On it, because why not? Also, yeah, the book says to, so let's build. Alright, guys, so the next thing that we're going to be building is a Galleon Ship, and I'm actually going to build this above land and then move it into the water, because I think that would be easier. Alright, so let's just start building it here. And the first step is to create the basic outline. Alright, so just going to go out like this, and then we're going to extend it out the back a little bit. Okie dokie. The next step is to fill it in with birch wood. Okie doke. Alrighty, and that's the main compartment done. But yeah, that is the main part of the ship done. Right, let's add a bit more detail then. I think that's what we're missing. A bit more detail, you know, to make it spice it up a little bit, you know what I mean? And I think that looks kind of similar to what's in the book. I think we could polish it up around the edges though, like a bit here. And I guess now it's time to start adding the sails. So let's just do that. Right, we're gonna need to build 3 tall masts. I can do that. I can do that. All right, now it's time to add the sails, which are they look pretty easy, right? Right. Alright guys, and that is the Galleon Ship. It doesn't look nearly as detailed as the one in the book, but I tried my best, okay? I tried my best. So yeah guys, that is the Galleon Ship completed. It pretty cool. Yeah, it's a sailor went to CCC. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Alright guys, and the next thing that we're going to be building is an epic roller coaster. It's epic. I don't quite know what else to say about it. First thing that we need to do is build an outline for the roller coaster, which I'm probably just going to build here, actually. It seems like a good place. I want to build it pretty high up as well. I don't want to make it too low down. It's got to be epic after all. Now let's start putting the rail on there. All right, now we're gonna have to add support to it, which is just fences. All right, I can do that. I can do that. The guide also says that to place a tunnel in their build as well, so I might as well just do that real quick. The ride also says to add a minecart station, so let's also do that really quickly. Guide also says to start adding some glowstone lamps as well to stop mobs from wandering around the roller coaster, so let's just do that as well. And just like that, we're done with the roller coaster. So that didn't actually take that long, considering, yeah. But anyway, guys, yeah, let's see what my friends think of these builds, yeah. Alright guys, so yeah, these are the builds. Yeah, pretty cool. We're gonna start with this one, the wooden house. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, bro? What do you think? What do you think?
I really like it.
Yeah, you really like it. You really think it's detailed on the outside.
Sparksy.
What?
My honest opinion, yeah?
Yeah.
It's really good, and I know you're copying from the book and everything.
Yeah.
But I really think you should change the chimney into like a fireplace or something.
I really like the chimney.
You really, you really like the chimney.
So what I really like is how you combine the decorated garden with the house, like two parts from the book. I think that's pretty neat. And well, they show that in the book, it being behind it. So I like that you actually did that.
Yeah.
That is.
I know ball knowledge of the book.
Wait, do you guys think it looks detailed on the outside? Let's have a look inside there because it's even more detailed. Oh yeah, look at this detail. Look at this detail.
What's wrong with the floor?
I don't know, bro. What would you rate it all together?
I'd give it a 7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say 7.5.
Yeah, 7 and 7.5. Alrighty, that's pretty good. Right, let's move on to the next build. Right, guys, next build, Fortified Wall. What do you think?
I like the Fortified Wall, but I low-key think it's the design in the book that's holding it back.
Yeah, you think that? So, what are you gonna rate this out of 10? Because it's just a wall with towers on it, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because I think the turrets sort of save it, and I quite like the lower bit of the wall.
Yeah.
I feel like if it wasn't cobblestone and maybe a different material,
it would have been better. All right, let's move on to the Royal Hall. What do you guys think of this piece of architecture?
Inside, I'd give it a 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 on the inside.
It's
on the inside.
Cool.
Yeah, on the inside.
But on the outside, bro. Okay, I'll copy it page for page. Okay, bro.
Hold on a second. on the outside, it is poo.
It is severely lacking. It is lacking, but I know. Trust me, I know.
Side, because it's better than what I can most build. I'll be nice and give it a 3 out of 10.
At least Nulls is being nice. At least Nulls is being nice.
And the inside, the reason why I picked it as an 8 out of 10 is because it's a bit empty, but the throne is really nice now, and I like the interior of it.
All right, so
overall, I would give it maybe like a 6.5 out of 10.
6.5 out of 10.
Overall, I will give it a 6.
6. All right, guys, let's move on to the suspension bridge. I don't know why I did that. Lads, what do we think of this epic bridge that I built?
Yo, wait, no, I'm looking at it. 10 out of 10.
10 out.
That's clean.
Easy.
10 out of 10.
Easy. And I thought this was the build that I performed the worst on. Like the what?
No
I can't even speak properly.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Wait, show me the actual bridge, like on the inside. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I like it.
We'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Yo, you just hating it. Actual hating at this point, bro.
Show us the island.
All right, this is the island. Pretty islandy. This actually took me one of the longest to build.
Like the castle part.
The castle part, it's very, very bland. It's not. I mean, we've got towers a bit, but
The island itself, 10 out of 10. The castle, I would give it like a 4.
yeah, I could have done better on the castle, to be honest with you.
Overall, I'd give it like an 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10. Quackers, what do you think?
So the island, I know how hard that is because years ago I attempted this and I failed. It did not look natural at all. So you've done a good job there.
Yeah,
However, the castle.
castle's poo.
To the castle. There is no roof on the castle.
No, there's roofs here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Overall, 7.5.
7.5. All right. Okay. Next is the Galleon Ship. This also took me a long time to build, but it's slightly smaller than the one in the book. 10 out of 10. Don't even need me to show you the inside or anything else. Just 10 out of 10.
Wait.
Oh my! I should have just taken the rating.
I was gonna go 10 out of 10, but I feel like the wool's a bit much. I feel like there's too much wool.
Too much
It's a bit
wool.
too stretched out. So maybe like a 9 out of 10.
I should have just taken a 10 out of 10, shouldn't I? I should have just taken it.
10 out of 10.
All right, Quackers, what do you think?
So the exterior, I really like the large amount of wool personally.
All right, mate.
I think it very well implements the feeling of wind.
What are you trying? What? This is not English literature, bro. What are you doing?
Well, the construction handbook was made a long time ago, so you can't really get the sails to be any thinner than 1 block with the blocks out at the time.
Yeah.
So I think that's fine. The interior is just a bit basic.
Yeah.
It would be better if you had like chests, maybe some seats even. But overall, I would give it a 9.
And not. First rating that Quackers has actually been generous on, bro. Like, yo, now we got the epic roller coaster. Okay, I said epic roller coaster. It's not that epic.
Nah, it's so tough, bro. A solid 2 out of 10.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. Right, in we go. Right, what do you think of this epicness? Yeah, you see, it's so epic. Yeah. Oh, we got a little bit of a thing there. We got a tunnel. Yeah, you don't see that on roller coasters, do you? Quackers, what do you think?
All right.
All right.
Well, the tunnel is hyper realistic. I don't know how you pulled that one off it. And thank you for lighting up the 5 blocks of dark 2 torches. Mate, top notch. But overall, the roller coaster, it's fine. It's something I would build in my creative world back when I was on the 360.
Back when you were like 5.
Oh, that's some elite ball knowledge.
Back when you were a newborn baby, Quackers, is that what you'd be doing?
I built this in the womb, pal. Get on my level. The redstone blocks look kind of poo. I think torches would have been better.
Yeah.
Overall, it's a 4.
4.
You know what?
Yeah.
He pointed out the redstone to me. A 1.5.
Oh my. That's worse than before! Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in another one, and yeah. Goodbye.